Let's go.
Alright, hello, good day, welcome. As promised, I'm doing the breakdown of my Okidogi deck. At 10 subscribers, I'll start doing deck lists for my decks. So, reason to subscribe, and let's get into this really quickly. So, here we go, last match in Arceus. Let's go, everyone likes a good bit ahead. Second. Alright, so the point of the Okidogi deck is to simply force the one prize matchup. So the deck is mainly one prizes. You have two prizes as options to use. We have Monkey Dory, because since you have some thick boys, Monkey Dory helps us move that little bit of damage to get us across the threshold, and also counters Budew, as you see right there. So in this deck we are also running Hops Carmorant. We run Hops Carmorant because in the middle of the game, around 3-4 prizes, we get a chance to attack for free and we place energy on something for late game. So that is the game plan we're running with here. We also, as you can see here, running Genesect. Genesect stops A-Specs. So in matches like these, it'll either stop the Unfair Stamp or the Sparkling Crystal. So let's go. We have our favorite there. There's no need to rush this game because, as you can see, he's not really doing anything. We also don't have energy, so rushing an Oki wouldn't be helpful there. So Monkey Dory and Okidogi both have an ability that triggers when they have dark energy on them. That also works when they have Luminous or Legacy energy. Legacy energy also severely throws off the prize race because they have to fight through 230 or 230 or 280 Okidogi, sorry, to get one prize, which is really hard. So you have to hit something twice and use 2 turns to get a single prize. And then even mid game, you may have to kill 3 Hops Carmorants to get a single prize. So right here, because I don't not drawing energy and I don't want to go and look fit and reduce more resources, I'm actually just going to try to feed him some prizes so that my Carmorant could start taking him off, and then I will try to come back with the Okidogi late game and finish off hopefully with my UrsaLuna. So the deck is very viable in terms of like spreading the damage and just coming back. So there's no problem if I go behind by like 4 prizes. So where he's like 6 prizes, I'm like 2, easy come back from that. We just need to put enough damage on his Dragapault, and as long as we have enough damage on his Dragapault, the Devo will take care of that. We also run 2 Devos in the deck. Damn, a Crispin. So that'll be... Oh, okay, cool. Not a bad, not a bad. So just gonna put it on the Dragapault. Anyway, so there we go. That's first prize. Some damage there. We aiming to move the spread. The 2 prizes like Pheasantipity, they are optional. You don't have to play them, but in a match like this, that doesn't really matter too much. We also have the Luxurious Escape, because Luxurious Escape on our Oki with a Luminous Energy or Legacy, which triggers for both Okidogi and Monkey Dory, gives that extra 100 hit points plus the extra 100 carries them to 330, which is a big thing to cross. And the giving up 2 prizes also goes with our plan with Carmorant. So no real losses there. So right now I'm contemplating how exactly I should do this, where I should put the damage. Because I'm looking at the Budew for a prize and I might be able to draw something that will save me. But I can also start spreading damage on other stuff and save the Budew for later, because I could always take out the Budew. There you go. Alright, taking a quick check through the deck. Nice. So there you go, let's take the Buddy Boy. And first prize. Hops Band. Alright. So we can do a little Carmorant play later. Let's give him something and force him to use a bit of energy to get that knockout. Anyway, so deck is really good against the two prize games because it forces them to use a lot of damage just to get across for like one prize, sometimes two. So it gives me a lot more time to place energy and also go through the game. The other upside deck is the deck is extremely adaptable, meaning that the games you play is based on the matches you have and the cards you draw. So you don't really have any bad matches per se. Against other one prizes like the Ethan, it's a bit tough because they literally trade in one prize for one prize, and you sometimes have to also cross them. So who takes first prize a bit ahead, and if either of us forced to put down our fares or anything else, it forces into a position where the person can get ahead in the prize race, and then that 1 for 1 is unfavorable. If it is the ahead by 1, as you'll just be taking 1, they take 1, they on 1, you on 2, you need to actually hold them or fail lose. So let's see how this goes. Also, the Genesect, I think is a bit misunderstood because some people say that it doesn't really stop anything, it just allows, makes them play their A-specs a bit earlier, or they can just play around it. But that's the point. By playing Genesect early, you can also force your opponent, because they might be afraid of trying to get their A-spec to use, they might use it a bit earlier than they should have. And that in my experience happens oftentimes. And once they play that too early, it usually doesn't end well, because now you don't have that option for later, and the A-specs are better like mid to late game sometimes, depending on the deck. Or in some decks like Gold and Go are crucial. So it's either they use it early and possibly can't discard all the energy yet, like first turn, or you can actually scare them into it by just playing it even if you don't have an equip. And that's me contemplating a poor choice. I should put Legacy Energy on it and the cape, but hey, we live and we learn. We live and we learn. So I decided to just give him the prize, because that will carry me to... you bitch. That'll just carry me down to where I need to go. But, oh well. But here you go, he gets his 2 prizes. Alright, so again, the thing that put me down but doesn't actually helps a little bit, because that means my 2 Pokemon are fully unlocked. So now that I have both of them online, I can actually have a bit more fun plays here active. So again, I'm not going to lose anything by literally giving up this prize. I have Legacy Energy on it, so I might as well just spread some damage. Because again, game plan, we need to get rid of the Dragapaults, and I have nothing that'll one-shot them. So best bet is actually to put enough damage on them so that he can only move 30. And if he only moves 30, I can Devo next turn, get rid of both of them, and we live in life. Damn, it's another one. Alright, so slight divergence there, but that was where I can't it up. So you can still Devo, and I'll still put him back a little bit. And here he'll just get that 1 prize. So there we go. Alright. Let's get it up there. And didn't think it should be 2 prizes there, so but we still have some place. Don't want to use all of my good supporters yet. And that's actually pretty nice. The Dark Energy will give me the extra bulkiness to survive, so he has nothing that can one-shot me, and this will actually put me down 2 prizes. sorry, put me up 2 prizes. There you go, 1, 2, beautiful, nice. And now he has to either have a rare candy in hand already, which I doubt, or he needs to have a Dragapault. Because you know, those 3 cards in hands are all Dragapault, so you know there's 2 cards to use. Alright, just making sure I have some more stuff in there, and let's see how this goes. Because right now my bear can actually attack for 1 energy, and that'll give me 2 prizes, so depending on what he puts up, I should be able to, that's actually pretty good. I should be able to catch back up in the race here. And this is last promotional match to Arceus. So, damn, yeah, candy. So we're going to see what we're doing. I don't know what's going on with that notification, as if I doing something. It's not my turn. Anyway, let's get this down. Free retreat. Take that out. Let the berry boy go. And let's have that next Devo to finish the game. And that'll extra just in case. We have our attack, 2 prizes, nice. So as I said, being 6 to 2 isn't really a downside to this deck. It's a pretty okay game. Also, if you forgot, in my graveyard I still have that one of my favorite Pokemon, the Iron Bundle, so I can also gust him and take a win if something gets knocked out. I can afford to lose a 1 prize here. So even if he has a boss to take a prize, that will work in my favor. Because if he even bosses up 2 prizes, he can't kill that right away. Oh, that's the game there for me. Nice. So, video for the day. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll be signing out. See you all soon. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, 10 subscribers and I will start posting deck lists. Enjoy. Bye.